About a year and a half ago, I was blessed to be able to go down to California and officiate a wedding for my niece. And we used these verses as well as a few other verses about godly submission to the husband. And the wedding crowd had mostly Christians, but it was more of the Christian who said, yeah, I'm a Christian, God's real, but I kind of do. They aren't searching a true, deep connection with God. After the ceremony, we were all having a great time, and I had about a dozen different conversations about that word of submission. I talked to 12 different women that were there. None of them liked the word submission until they understood why it works the way it does, what God had in the plan. But after they understood that men are to serve their wives, they started to get it. All 12 of them said the same thing. I learned two things from this conversations, but the women didn't believe their husbands would be able to lead in the way that's described in Scripture. He could never do that. But yet the second thing I learned was even today in our modern times, all 12 of them deeply desired for their marriage to work that way. It was pretty mind-blowing for me. But we have to submit to God first, just as Jesus submitted to God. That's how leadership works. It starts with you. And I understand that we're all different men. We all have different goals, different talents. Some of us love leadership. Some of us don't love leadership. Some will step up and lead when it's absolutely needed, and others will avoid leadership at any cost. Avoid it like it's the plague. So what if we don't feel qualified to be the leader? What if we've screwed up in our past? What if we've sinned in our past? What if we're sinning now? We'll come right back to this. What if I just don't want that job and all the work that comes with being a leader? Well, for me, the greatest leader biblically who never wanted the job was Moses.